being that outcomes are what we pay for. That's what we're geared towards. That's what we complain about when we write negative Google, Yelp, Amazon reviews is we didn't get what we paid for. We think that way as a buyer, but when we're a business leader or an organizational leader and maybe even more especially a founder, co-founder, why do you think people can't make that mental leap to being outcome focused and say, well, this isn't the path I thought I would take to get to this outcome, or this isn't the way I thought I would do things to achieve this outcome. Like you didn't think you would need, 3 meetings a week with a virtual assistant to make sure you logged your time and did these things, even though you helped come up with the idea. You saw the value of it. You said it was good, but even that took you 2 months before you got there. What's stopping up founders and leaders from doing that? I have my own thoughts, but I'm curious on yours.
I'll share autobiographically, just so, because that's really the perspective that I have. I think the answer is in the question. What is stopping me from focusing on the outcomes? Right? Ask yourself that. What is stopping me? And if you are able to ask yourself that and not to start rushing into solutions, really marinate in it. What is stopping me? What is stopping me from focusing on the outcomes? And as you're doing that, keep a check on like your inner space too, and just be like, you might feel some resistance. You might feel like, you'll feel some kind of emotion. Maybe it's and I think it's different for everybody. Sometimes for me it's situational. Maybe it's like, there's some, I'm feeling like I need to control it. Is that true?
Yeah.
Do I need to? Right? Is that true? No, I don't. Am I open? Am I open to letting it go? What would my life be like if I did let that go? Right? Mm-hmm. But really being objective about it and doing some self-inquiry around what is stopping me from focusing on the outcomes. That's one aspect. And then the other aspect that I find with myself, and this has been this way, and you've known me for years, so I know this is true, being able to reinvent yourself often, right? So we go through cycles of creating something, maintaining something, and then dismantling it or destroying it, and then recreating something, maintaining something, and dismantling and destroying it. I find, at least in my life, it's about every 6 months or so, there's some aspect of me that has served its purpose and now needs to be dismantled, understood, and go away. And then, nature abhors a vacuum, right? So now that there's space, now I have room to grow into a new understanding or grow into a new appreciation and grow into. And so if I'm coming off of, just looking at a 2-year founder journey, the first year, very different than the second year, unrecognizably different. The people, the processes, the way of thinking, even the product itself, it was very different that first year. And then we went through, this create, maintain, destroy, and about a year ago. And when we did, some of our team changed as well.
Yeah.
Right. Cause it's like, okay, we're reinventing, we're becoming something new and going into the S2 stuff, people change seats change, organization change, you're constantly reshuffling and moving. And then you go. And when you find yourself getting stuck again, like, why is this so difficult now? It didn't used to be difficult. What's going on? What about this? Do I need to look at something? Do I need to release something? Do I need to let something go? And then you have to actively participate in taking that down. You have to be like, I'm still thinking in the way that I was 2 years ago when I was in a different role or in a different company or in a different situation. Okay, that's not serving me anymore, you see? So that's my take on it.